Hey everyone, Big Pauly back for a brand new storeroom video. Yes, this one is all artwork. That's right. I've been digging out some prints that I've got. Dawn from Buffy. I've got a ton of these to go through. Plus also loads of other framed portraits and posters and signed stuff that I got signed at conventions. Now apologies if this is a little bit darker in here or the video might be a little bit grainier. Unfortunately, whenever somebody comes in the door, they turn the light off. So here I am in the storeroom. I would have turned the light on when I came in. Someone comes in, does their stuff, they leave, they turn the light out. So I'm pretty buggered. But anyway, let's get on with it and let's see what I've got. Okay, so what I'll have to do, I'll have to walk up and down the corridor a few times to trigger the auto lighting. Yes, anyway, let's get on with the video. Okay, back in the good old days of Buffy and Angel, late 90s, early 2000s, there was an illustrator called Duncan Gutteridge. I think if you Google him, you'll find him. He's probably on Instagram and Facebook, things like that. And he was big with doing Buffy portraits, Buffy prints. And I really got into his work. I met him a few times. Some nice prints, framed. He supplied his own actual frames for a lot of these. Although some of these are actually missing frames because I think he ran out one time and I couldn't get any more. But I even met him, strangely enough, in a hotel car park. And we exchanged goods from one back of the car to the other. Yeah, it was kind of like halfway between where I lived in Dover, halfway where he lived, and we kind of met in Maidstone in a hotel car park, and he brought the framed pictures down, and then we exchanged cash. But a very talented guy. I might have to move the camera because it's looking really bright for some reason. So let me just tinker with the display. Yeah, that's much better. Right, okay. So as I was saying, we've got some Duncan Gutteridge stuff. I'm going to go through all of these prints first, framed ones and unframed ones, and then I'll show you the other stuff that I've got. These are actual prints, so they are not originals. So first up we have Dawn. Now forgive me if I forget any of the actresses or actors' names. It's been a while. I should know all of them by heart. This is Michelle Trachtenberg. And down the bottom there on all of these, as you can see, it says D Gutteridge and then it says a number. And these are all kind of like out of 50 or out of 100. So this is number 13 out of 100. So these are really nice prints, kind of like pastel type of prints. We have a certificate of authenticity on the back there. This is to certify that this print is number 13 A4 in an edition of 100 prints, photographic. Each print is hand signed and numbered, authenticated by the artists. And then he's got all the artist stuff down the bottom there. And at that time he was in Essex. I don't know if he still is, in Chadwell, St Mary, Essex. So I kind of think Maidstone is kind of like halfway between Dover and Essex. That was the best place that we could think of. So anyway, yeah, that is Dawn Trachtenberg. That is Dawn Trachtenberg. That's Michelle Trachtenberg, who played Dawn. Then we have Juliet Landau. Oh Christ, why have I forgotten her name? Spike and... oh Christ's sake, I've forgotten her name. I've forgotten her name. I've forgotten her character name. Juliet Landau, she played... I'm going to have to put it down in the bottom because I can't remember her bloody name. But anyway, this is number 2 of 100. It'll come to me in a minute. Then we have Julie Benz, who played Darla. Very nice picture there. This is number 12 of 100. And all of these are sealed and all have the certificates on the back of them. Then we have another Dawn. Michelle Trachtenberg. And this is number 4 of 100. So they're the ones without the frames. So now let's go into the ones with the frames. And I think I've probably got a good 20 to 25. So next up we have Alison Hannigan, who played Willow. Everybody will remember that one. And you can see beautiful artwork, absolutely beautiful artwork on there. And that one is number, what is that? Number 49 out of 50. So these were very limited prints, these were. And this is the type of frame that Duncan supplied. But after a while, after a couple of years, I don't think he could get them anymore. So that's why those ones haven't got any, unfortunately, haven't got any frames with them. So that's Alison Hannigan. Next up we have Faith, Eliza Dushku. And you see we get a bit of Faith there, and we also get Fighting Faith as well. So that's pretty good. That's number 16 of 100. Most of these have actually been wrapped up in bubble wrap, but some of them have got the edges of the frames damaged, unfortunately. I think it's because of weight, a certain amount of weight on top of other weight. This is a nice one of Buffy, so that's a really nice print. Look, you can see the little phone with the little fluffy microphone in the stand. This one is number 4 of 100. Then we have Amber Benson, Tara. Very nice how he captured the actual face. It's just so, and the hair. It's fantastic. This is number 49 of 250, and this is one of the ones I took to a convention. And I got Amber Benson to sign it down there. You can see her signature. So that's nice that I got that one signed. I got 1 or 2 signed. Unfortunately I couldn't get all of them done. This one is Charisma Carpenter, who played Cordelia. This is number 3 of 100. Next up we have another Faith. We got some more Faith. Very nice Faith one. I like the kind of like the black and white ones, the monotone ones, as well as the colour ones, but they really do look nice. And this is number 4 of 100. Actually there's a couple sealed that I actually never undone. So there again we have another Alison Hannigan one. There's Willow. Raunchy Willow. What? Yeah. This is number 4 of 100. And because these ones were sealed when I bought them, he just put there like the certificate in the back there. So that's really nice. Then we have a really nice Buffy one with Angel looking over her shoulder. This is number 51 of 100. Next up we have Giles, played by Anthony Head. Look at that detail, amazing. This is number, if I can see that, 29. This is number 29 of 100. Look, you can see like the skin tone, and you can see like the sweat on the brow. Amazing. As soon as he started doing these, I just had to have as many as I could get my hands on. Then we have another Dawn one. Really nice black and white one there. This is number 4 of 100. Still sealed. Don't worry, that's not the fire alarm. I think it's the roller blinds going up so that people can back their vans in. Then we have Fred. Really nice one of Fred there, Amy Acker. This was 14. This is number 14 of 100. And then we have the man himself, bit of angel, grumpy. And this is number 45 of 100. And we got vampire angel in the back there as well. And then we have Gun. It's Gun, isn't it? J. Augustus Richards, I think his name was. Yeah, he's from Angel. And this is number 14 of 100. And then we have Xander, Nicholas Brendan. This is number 4 of 100. I'm trying to get this without as much reflection as possible. You're either getting the box reflected, or you're getting the back wall, or you're getting the phone. Yes, damn you reflections. And then we have a bit of Spike action. Yes, James Masters, met him a few times. Lovely chap. Brilliant capture in there. This is number 13 of 100. And then we have a really nice one. I really do like this one. This is Xander and Willow, vampire form. I really like that. Captured that beautifully. I did like Vampire Willow. Lou liked Vampire Willow as well. So that's number 29 of 100. And the last of these ones that are actually framed, we have a bit of Seth Green as Oz. You've got to have a bit of Oz. And this one is number 18 of 100. Very nice there. And because of the ones that are unsealed, not in the plastic bags, I do have like a batch of certificates. I mean, Duncan didn't just do Buffy back in the day. He did other things. That's why there's a picture of I was going to call him Jean-Claude Van Damme. Jean-Luc Picard, yes. So he did other things as well. But he also put a little picture of what the prints look like as well with the certificates. And there are some bigger ones that I've got of his as well. They're all sticking together, as you can see. So I kept all them separately. Okay, next up, these aren't all Duncan Gutteridge ones. There is a bit of a mixture. Some that I've found on maybe on the high street. Some that I found online. Pick them up from various places. It was a nice kind of like portrait of Sarah Michelle Gellar there. Kind of all grey. Very nice, all grey. This is 2001. It's from an artist called Joe Freitas or Freitas. It's not numbered or anything, but it's very nice. Very nice. Then this one has been hanging in my bedroom. Well, had been hanging in the bedroom for quite a while. Unfortunately, when I bought the new DVD and Blu-ray bookcases, I had limited room, so I had to take it down, unfortunately. I've always liked this one. I have to step back a bit. This is a beautiful canvas of Sarah Michelle Gellar with a really nice frame. Look at the frame. The frame is like that all the way around. And you can see all the detail there. Yeah, I picked this up at a convention in Blackpool when Buffy and Angel did a convention at the Norbert Castle Hotel. This is 401, so 2001. This was painted. I don't know who the artist is. It looks like Faith. I think the word looks like Faith, but there's got the canvas on the back and we got the hanging up bit. So I should really put that one in some bubble wrap. Keep that one nice and safe. And then we've got a couple of signed ones that I got when I went to conventions for Lulu. So I got a little picture here of Charisma Carpenter signed for Lou. I don't know if you can see. It says down there, to Lou, Charisma. So that's very nice. I like to get a couple of these signed for Lulu, and when it was her birthday. And then we have there, to Lou, happy birthday, Stephanie Romanoff. Don't think she had a very big part in the Buffy series. I think it was just a couple of episodes. And then we had Claire Kramer, who played Glory. Lou, happy birthday, Claire Kramer. She loved this character. Glory and Faith, yeah. And then we have Alexis Denisoff, who played Wesley. Wesley Wyndham Pass. Yes, and this is Lou, happy birthday. And then he's got his signature down there. So they're the ones that I grabbed at some conventions. Let's see what else we got. Okay, this is not really Buffy, but I thought I'd show it anyway. This is a nice kind of canvas of the original Star Trek crew. The First Family by Keith Birdsong. So that's very nice. Got a bit of dirt on there. That'll come off. At one point or other, most of these were actually hanging in the back bedroom or hanging in my room. But over the years, things have changed. Things have got moved around, and unfortunately, they haven't been hung up. Have a nice Man of Steel. Very nice. I never put this one up for some reason. It's still got the protectors on the edges. So yeah, I don't know why that one never got put up. What have we got down here? Where's this come from? Jonathan Wood. Original pencil drawings by Jonathan Wood. This is David Tennant as the Doctor. Yeah, very nice. Forgot I had that one. Okay, got a couple more in here. What's this one? This one, oh yeah. So Duncan also did some larger ones, not only A4 but A3 size. So he did this one, got it framed, and put my grubby fingers all over the back, and then I took it to a convention and got it signed. So this is James Masters, a Spike. It's number 17 of 500, and it says, what's it say? It says, Paul, hello mate, James Masters. So yeah, that was very nice. So I really need to frame that one actually. Find a nice larger frame for that one. And then what we got here? We got just a piece of card. So maybe that was protecting that one. Got anything in here? Yes we do. Oh hello, what's that? Not sure what's in there. And then we have another nice one by Sarah Michelle Gellar there. Nice picture there. Certificate of authenticity on the back. Something Wicked by Simon Thorpe, print of 49. This is to certify that this fine art limited collection edition A3 print has been produced from an original painting by artist Simon Thorpe. Strictly limited to 500 copies worldwide, and each has been numbered and verified and signed by the artist. Oh yeah. So there's his print there on the actual print that was on the original, and then he signed it down the bottom there. So what was his name? Simon Thorpe. Yeah, Simon Thorpe. And it says 49 of 500. So that's a nice print. I like that print. And we've got an envelope. I don't know what's in this envelope, but it's come from Orlando, Florida. Should we open it? I have no idea what's in this envelope. Oh, okay. This is a couple of things that I need to show you when I get home. In Orlando, in Florida, in like one of those mini malls, there was a company, Howl 21, back in the day, that used to do autographs. They used to sell autographs and framed pictures, and they did these boxes. They did these massive boxes with action figures and signatures in it. So I need to show you those. I'll show you those when we get home, because they are too big to carry around really. At one point I was planning on putting them up on the wall, but unfortunately they're kind of a little heavy and it's all about space, but it was nice to have them at the time. So yeah, this is a certificate of authenticity, member of the UACC, which is I think it's the Universal Autograph Collectors Club, I think it is. This certificate of authenticity has been issued today as a warranty that the autograph you have purchased of Seth Green and Alison Hannigan is a genuine signature obtained from that person. And then it's got their address down there, dated 1st of September 2001. So I'll take this back home because this belongs to one of the actual boxes that I've got back home. So I shall put that with that, and I'll show you what they are when we get home. So let me just put that to one side. We'll take that. Okay, couple of big ones. Pardon. This one. This is a really nice one. This has also been done by Duncan. This is 11 of 250. And the great thing is I managed to get all of these signed at a convention because they were all there. So there, look at that. That is amazing. So we have Spike, we have Adam, I believe, and was it Law, wasn't it? Yeah, so it's signed by, if I can get here. Oh wait, let's move across. There we go. Signed by James Masters there in gold. And then it's signed by Andy Hallett. Yeah, Andy Hallett there in red. And then George, I can't remember his name, his real name, but it's George something. So I managed to get that whole thing signed at a convention. So I'm really happy with that one. And it's still sealed as well. Next up, what we got next up? Oh yeah, similar type of thing, but unfortunately without the signatures. Would have been nice, really nice to have the signatures on this one. This is number 6 of 100. This is like the women of Buffy, or some of the women of Buffy. So we have Darla there on the end. Then we have Glory on the other end, and then we have Mercedes McNabb. And I've actually forgotten her character. I can't remember her name. I can't remember her character name. I remember the actress's name. Yeah, so I might have to put a few of these names at the bottom because I've forgotten it. But anyway, that's nice. She used to hang around with Cordelia. Next up, this isn't really anything Buffy related. This is a framed picture of Kylie Minogue. This was when I was in my Kylie loving mode back in not the 80s, when she was, you know, really successful getting into music, but mainly from Neighbours. Yeah, I know. I had Kylie posters everywhere. I had Kylie posters on the wall, I had Kylie posters on the ceiling. If it's Kylie, I had it. And then that got replaced by Sarah Michelle Gellar, posters everywhere. Okay, this one, I think this frame has taken a bit of a battering. So I think this frame might be a bit broken, but I'll need to tinker with this a bit. This is a convention at Nocturnal 3K. This might have actually been the Norbrook Castle Hotel. So this might have been one at the Norbrook Castle Hotel where I got all the signatures. So this is a big Buffy print here. It's signed by, so it's signed by Amber Benson down the bottom there. J. August Richards, we've got Nicholas Brendan, James Masters, Robin Atkins Down, I think his name is. Then we've got a bloke that did, hang on if I rest it there, a bloke that did the like makeup effects. up the top there, we've got a couple of other signatures of some of the cast behind the scenes. Andy Hallett up there is also signed, plus also George there again. Where else we got? And then we got, of course, the man himself, Joss Whedon. So, or Joss Whedon rather. Yeah, so that's nice. I got that signed, hand signed personally by all of those people that were at the convention. There we go. That's very nice. Okay, so I've got to be careful with this one. I think maybe the frame just needs tapping in or something. Okay, so we're on to the last. I think we're on to the last one now. Move those out of the way. This is a absolutely whopper. This, oh blimey. This is to certify that this is a signed postcard pack, number 40 of 100. He actually had, Duncan actually had like a little package there of postcards that he also supplied if people wanted to just buy postcards. And he had postcard prints made up. Hang on, let's get back a bit. Of a lot of the posters or a lot of the signed bits that he did. And these are all individually numbered. Well, they're all numbered 40. Every single one of them is 40 of 100 because it's of that pack. But as you've seen in that lot over there, I've gone through a lot of these, and I have the large versions of them. So yeah, so there we go. So that's really nice. So there we go. Dirty hands, yes. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little look at my framed posters, my framed prints, the Duncan Gutteridge and Buffy, Kylie, all sorts of shit. Yeah. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I've now got to pack them all away. I'm going to have a look at that frame because that frame looks a bit dodgy. Don't go anywhere yet at the end of this video because I'm going to show you those boxes at home. They are big, kind of like plastic and glass boxes with signed photos and also action figures. The more collectible Buffy figures. So I will show you those at home. But anyway, for now, over to you and over to you. I'll see you at home in a minute. Also, before we go back to the house, I just found this. I completely forgot I had this. This is a Buffy the Vampire Slayer chess set, which I got signed at a lot of the conventions. So we have George there. Is it Herzog or something? I can't remember. Yeah, it's George something. I'm not sure who that one is up the top there. I can't remember. That is Robin Sachs down there, who was also in Galaxy Quest. We have Dane Johnson, not Dwayne Johnson, Dane Johnson there. And we have Danny Strong down the bottom there, who ended up being a director. So yeah, I thought I'd just throw that in as a nice little item that I got signed at various conventions. Okay, so back in the house, back in the bedroom, I figured I'd show you these now because it's getting dark out there. It's like nearly 2 o'clock and it's really dark, so I think it might rain. But I'll show you these boxes, these limited edition boxes that were made by, who were they made by? Hang on. Amazing Frames in Orlando, Florida. So let me just turn the camera around and I'll show you them. Okay, so here is the first one. As you can see, it's a nice display box. Really nice design there. You can hang it. They are heavy. We have a signed photo here of Juliet Landau and James Masters. I'm still forgetting her name. Drusilla. How can I forget that? I've just remembered her name, Drusilla. Yeah, so there we go, Drusilla and Spike, hand signed there. And we have a nice display there, and we have some action figures that are actually built in. As you can see, they're all connected up. So yeah, I really do like this. I saw this for display when we went to Florida once in this little mall, and decided to purchase one, and they shipped it to me. And then I bought another couple, so I bought 3 others. So anyway, there we go. So that is that one. As you can see, really nice. Would look really nice on the wall, but space and the weight, unfortunately. But these have been really well wrapped up. They've been on the top of the wardrobe here for probably about, I don't know, 20 years. Anyway, let's have a look at the next one. Okay, so there is the next one. That is Seth Green there, so signed by Seth Green and Alison Hannigan. So there we have an Oz figure with his guitar as well. And as I say, these were Moore's Collectibles figures. And there we have a Willow figure as well. And this is the certificate, member of the UACC for this one. So I'll keep this one to one side. So it's held21c.com. So that's pretty good. So there we go. So yeah, really nice one. I do like that one. And then on to the next one. This is a slightly thinner box, this one. This one has got Nicholas Brendan and Emma Caulfield. So that's signed by them. And it's got the bunny costume and Xander in like a military outfit as well. So that's very nice. So as you can see, they've all got the same type of layout. And the last one, of course, the big one. We have David Boreanaz there and Sarah Michelle Gellar hand signed. And there is the Angel figure and the Buffy figure in the nice purple background there. And again, I've got the certificate from the Howl Group, which is a UACC member. Fantastic. So there we go. So some nice little plaques. Well, I wouldn't call them plaques, boxes, figure boxes. But I just wish I had the room to put them. So there we go. There's a little look at my portraits, my Duncan Gutteridge stuff, and lots of Buffy stuff in the storeroom. Unfortunately, there's not much room to put them up. Maybe one day, if I've got an empty couple of walls, I'll just plaster them all over the walls. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like it by giving it some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. See you on the next video very soon. Bye bye.